Namaste from Delhi and Ni Hao in advance from Hong Kong. You're watching Travel Totem, our little totem pole of travel adventures. And this time, we're trading parathas for pork buns. It's finally happening. We're leaving Delhi and flying to Hong Kong. We packed everything: clothes, chargers, snacks, and just enough space for bubble tea dreams. It's a red-eye flight, which basically means we'll pay for the ticket and for the eye bags tomorrow morning. This trip is going to be awesome. Skylines from Victoria Peak, a giant Buddha blessing our bad decisions, cable cars that test our fear of heights, Disneyland for our inner kids, and neon streets that never sleep. Welcome to Hong Kong. It's part of China, but has its own currency, border, and laws under one country, two systems. So it's China, but not really China. Kind of like veg momos. They're momos, but not really. Hong Kong is one of the world's busiest container ports, which means while you're watching this vlog, there's probably a ship here carrying your next Amazon order. Shops, eateries, and nightlife buzz past midnight. If Mumbai is the city that never sleeps, Hong Kong is the cousin who also orders bubble tea at 2 a.m. Welcome to the Langham, Hong Kong, our home for this trip. It's right here on Peking Road, Tsim Sha Tsui, basically in the middle of everything. Think of it as the Luckin's Delhi of Hong Kong. And here's our room at the Langham, spacious by Hong Kong standards, which basically means we can actually open two suitcases at once without starting a war. The bathroom is luxury goals, bathtub plus overhead shower, so you can choose between Netflix and soak or 5-minute power shower before running for the cable car. The minibar comes fully loaded with both alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks, which means one wrong sip, and the hotel bill will be bigger than Disneyland's entry ticket. A big flat-screen TV, in case we get bored of Hong Kong Skyline and want to watch Hong Kong Skyline on YouTube instead. This is the king bed, perfect for crashing after a day of exploring, or just lying down to question why we spent 35,000 on the flight. So yeah, the Langham definitely feels like home, if your home came with 24-hour room service and zero nosy neighbors. The lobby here is spacious and lively, the kind of place where you instantly feel fancy, even if you just came straight from a red-eye flight with messy hair. And here's something cool. The hotel has a direct entry into the Galleria Mall, which basically means retail therapy is now just an elevator ride away. Dangerous for the wallet, but great for the soul. Luckin coffee. Think of it as Starbucks cooler, younger cousin from China. The coffee's good, the prices don't hurt your soul, and ordering is so app-based. Even Zomato would be jealous. Next up, Pop Mart. It's like Kinder Joy for grown-ups. Except instead of chocolate, you get cute little figures that are strangely addictive. You buy one blind box, then another. And before you know it, your luggage space is gone. But hey, at least you've got a tiny astronaut cat to show for it. After roaming around, we decided to give our taste buds a break from dim sum. And here we are at Ailey's Pizza, straight from Rome to Hong Kong. Crispy, cheesy, and light. Basically the opposite of how we feel after walking around Hong Kong all day. So if you ever get tired of noodles, dumplings, and bubble tea, Ailey's Pizza is your Italian escape right in the middle of Hong Kong. Good morning from the Langham, where breakfast isn't just a meal, It's a full-scale United Nations of food. They've got both veg and non-veg options. So whether you're team scrambled eggs or team aloo paratha spirit, you're covered. Fresh juices and fruits to make us feel healthy, at least for 5 minutes before we attack the croissants. And flavored curds, which sounds fancy until you realize it's basically dahi with a degree from abroad. Honestly, this breakfast is the kind of start that makes you forget last night's minibar bill. After fueling up on luxury dahi and enough coffee to wake up Kowloon, we set out for one of Hong Kong's most iconic spots, Victoria Peak. Did you know? The Peak is the highest point on Hong Kong Island, and the view here has been making people go wow since the 1800s. So buckle up, because what you're about to see is Hong Kong in full 4K, with no filter needed. The Peak Tram, Hong Kong's version of a roller coaster, only with grandma casually sitting next to you. The ride is super steep. At some points, it feels like we're driving straight into the clouds. And here's the fun part. The buildings outside look tilted. It's an optical illusion because of how steep the tram is. Basically, it's Hong Kong showing us what our life looks like without balance. Honestly, for a moment I thought I'd had too much minibar last night. But no, the city really does look sideways from here. Steep climbs, tilted views, and a lot of oosh and ahs. This tram ride is the appetizer. The main course is waiting at the top, Victoria Peak Skyline. And there it is, the view that defines Hong Kong. Skyscrapers stacked like Lego blocks, mountains in the backdrop, and the harbour glistening like it's posing for Instagram. Honestly, no postcard, no filter, no Google image can match this. You just have to be here. From up here, you can see both Hong Kong Island and Kowloon. And fun fact, this city has more skyscrapers than New York, making it the true concrete jungle. Victoria Peak isn't just a viewpoint. It's a reminder of how beautifully chaos can stack up into something unforgettable. Peak tram ride costs around 76 Hong Kong dollars one way or 108 Hong Kong dollars return for adults. That's 800 rupees to 1,200 rupees. Kids and seniors pay half the price. You can also upgrade to a Sky Pass. It bundles the tram with access to Sky Terrace 428 for 136 Hong Kong dollars one way or 168 Hong Kong dollars return. Pro tip: book online or arrive early if you want to skip long lines. This tram gets crowded fast, especially on weekends. Alright, time to head back down. The Peak Tram, round 2. Same tilt, same thrills. But this time gravity is on our side. And yes, the buildings are still tilted. Which means either it's an illusion or Hong Kong's architects had a wild Friday night. That's the Peak Tram. Up, down, tilt, repeat. Honestly, it's half the fun of Victoria Peak. Now, on to our hotel for some much needed rest. It's day 3 in Hong Kong, and today we're chasing serenity with a side of vertigo. We're off to see the famous Tian Buddha at Ngong. The best way to get there? The Ngong 360 cable car, 25 minutes of jaw-dropping views if you're not busy clutching the railings. On the way up, we splurged for the crystal cabin. It has a glass floor, which means you're not just flying above the sea and mountains, you're literally standing on them. Look at this, mountains below, ocean beside, airport in the distance. It's like Google Earth, but in 8K reality. Great for photos, terrible if you skipped breakfast out of fear of heights. After 25 minutes of floating through the clouds, we land straight into Ngong Ping village, gateway to the Big Buddha. Welcome to Ngong Ping village, part cultural hub, part food court, and part Instagram backdrop. Here you'll find everything from dim sum and noodles to vegetarian meals at the Pio Lin Monastery. So whether you're a hardcore foodie or just here for bubble tea, this place has you covered. Now comes the real workout, 268 steps to reach the Big Buddha. It's basically Hong Kong's version of leg day. But once you reach the top, it's worth every step. Panoramic views of the lush Lanto Mountains, South China Sea in the distance, and the giant Buddha watching peacefully over it all. It's quiet, it's majestic, and honestly, it feels like you've stepped into another world. Standing at 34 meters tall and weighing 250 tons, the Tian Buddha is not just massive, it's majestic. Built from 202 bronze pieces over 12 years, it faces north toward mainland China, symbolizing harmony between people and nature. And yes, before you ask, we did climb all 268 steps to get here. That's our cardio for the month. Done. Day 4 in Hong Kong, and the inner child in us is wide awake, because today, it's Disneyland time. On the way, we crossed tunnels and bridges that make Delhi flyovers look like warm-up practice. Hong Kong's infrastructure is like a Marvel movie, massive, engineered, and slightly unbelievable. Every minute closer, the excitement keeps building. You know that feeling when you're pretending to be an adult, but deep down, you just want Mickey ears and a churro? That's us right now. And here we are, the happiest place on earth, Hong Kong edition. Bags packed, cameras ready, and childhood reloaded. It's all pastel buildings, happy music, and that feeling like you've stepped inside a Disney movie. Our plan today? Rides, parades, and way too much food. So buckle up, because we're spending the day where magic is real and calories don't count. It's the smallest Disneyland in the world, around 310 acres, but it has been expanding steadily with new lands like Toy Story Land, Grizzly Gulch, and Arendelle, World of Frozen. Some rides exist only here, like Mystic Manor and Iron Man Experience. From Mickey to Marvel, parades to roller coasters, today was nothing short of magical. Disneyland really does turn grown-ups into kids again. Time to head back to the hotel. Hundreds of people cross at once, shoppers, office-goers, tourists. It's organized chaos, and it somehow works perfectly. From Mickey Mouse to mojitos, welcome to Lan Kwai Fong, Hong Kong's nightlife capital. This area is a buzzing mix of rooftop bars, clubs, and pubs where expats, locals, and tourists all come to party like tomorrow doesn't exist. Basically, if Hong Kong Disneyland is for kids, Lan Kwai Fong is for the grown-ups who survived them. You'll find over 90 bars and restaurants packed into just a couple of streets. Every corner has a vibe, from craft beer to champagne, from hip-hop beats to live jazz. Lan Kwai Fong is not just nightlife, it's a tradition. And tonight, we're diving right in. It's a city that never sits still. One moment you're lost in tradition, the next you're partying till morning. We came here from Delhi with excitement in our bags and are leaving with stories in our hearts. And that's what Travel Totem is all about. So thank you for joining us on this adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys across the world. Until next time, Zai Jian, Hong Kong.